I'd actually read the book independently many years ago. It must have been, I don't know, about 4 years ago, and really loved it. And I've actually been handing out copies to people that I know for many reasons, but I love the focus that Marcus puts in the book on the training aspect and just what a human body can go through. So to me, it was almost two books in one, and I really enjoyed that aspect. And obviously, the tragedy and drama of the mission and the way that that's explained was very moving. So I read the book many years ago. Knew Pete from about 12 years ago. We nearly worked on a project together, and had kept in contact. And he called me up and said, "I've cast all the main parts, but would you please consider, coming in and having a bit of a play, playing Commander Christensen?" So I just, it was an immediate yes. Well, he was lieutenant commander, and he was the commander of the particular mission that we're dealing with in the story. And he was an interesting guy. His father was actually an admiral, and I heard he had quite a. They gave him quite a time going through buds because of who his father was, which I thought was quite interesting. So he kind of paid for that a little bit. And I think his whole class paid for it, from what I've heard. But he was one of the guys. I mean, the thing I loved hearing about Eric was the fact that he had rank and he had a very important position, but was just one of the guys, had a great sense of humour and didn't treat that side of it overly seriously, which was kind of a good it was a good note to get. Yeah, it was an interesting character for me because he really becomes the kind of backstop for the audience as we're progressing through the story and being back there at the command center, and the tension of the mission slowly going awry and getting out of the initial parameters, I guess, and when they miss the first window and the second window, and then when they miss the third comms window, things are getting pretty serious. To be honest, I think there are two factors that make this special and is the reason why I jumped on board. One is the story itself, but I think you have to be really careful with who chooses to direct a project like this. And I've been a long time fan of Peter and the way he works and the films he's done and the shows that he's produced and the look that he created for Friday Night Lights and all that sort of stuff. I knew how involved he would be in terms of knowledge and know-how of how to portray Navy SEALs in reality, a mission in reality. And that was what I wanted to be a part of.